All right, fam, that is the session. I wanted to take a minute to talk about the Tiempo Legend 9 Elite.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another beautiful day. It is currently 6:52 in the morning. I've just gone to Metropolitan Market to grab my favorite little caffeine boost. It's a clean energy, which is essentially yerba mate. It's delicious. Try one. Today is going to be awesome. I'm going to walk you guys through a whole lower body session and a training session, so that'll be fantastic. Looking forward to it, and let's hop straight into the lift, guys. Let's hit it hard this morning. Go get yours. Be awesome. Let's hop into the video.
All right, guys, I thought I would take this moment to reflect a little bit about the last 6 months. It is an absolutely gorgeous day out. It's a little bit cloudy, but as you can see behind me, gorgeous day, really calm, not a lot of wind. And I'm down at Magnuson Park, which is where I started the rehab process of getting back into training a lot with swimming. If you guys remember, there was a ton of swimming videos. I swam between a buoy over here behind you and then a buoy over there, and it was an absolutely grueling process, swimming 15,000 meters a week and really grinding and persevering through that feeling of just, oh man, I'm not playing soccer, I can't play on the pitch, my foot hurts, all those feelings. And reflecting and being back down here is kind of wild, because it's now I'm fully fit. I'm getting fitter than I ever have been in my life before, and I'm on the verge of signing another professional contract, and it is really important to me to make sure that I take the time to really reflect on how things have gone over the last little bit. The gym is right here behind me, and that's where I've spent a ton of the last 6 months. And yeah, it just feels really cool to be able to, sit here right on the water and on this dock and be man, 6 months ago, I could barely walk. I was hopping down here on my crutches to get in the water to swim a couple thousand meters just so that I could stay fit for this moment right now. So what I would encourage you is, if you are injured, if you are feeling like I'm never gonna get back, all you got to do is control the controllables, and that's something that I did in my rehab process, and it has absolutely paid off in spades, because now, yeah, I could hop in the water and do thousands of meters of swimming, and yeehaw, that's awesome, but it set me up with a level of fitness that was super important for moving forward and making sure that I was absolutely golden to go when I started doing the soccer training and more of the gym stuff and the cardio. So just keep that in mind. It's a beautiful thing, reflecting on a lot of the experiences that I had in the last 6 months. So keep after it, guys. And again, if you're feeling down, always remember, just do what you can with what you have, all right? It also wouldn't be a proper trip to the gym, or honestly any morning outing, without a coffee for the missus. Always take care of your loved ones, eh? All right, guys, so one of the things that I want to talk about today is
give you guys an answer to a 1 month review of the Nike Tiempo Legend 9 Elite. And these boots have been absolutely fabulous for me, and I'm going to tell you why later today in the training session. I'll obviously wear them. I'll explain why I think they're one of the best boots on the market right now, and talk about durability, talk about comfort, what type of foot shape would fit this type of boot, and go from there. So definitely want to give you guys an idea of what these are like about a month after a full playing schedule, all that stuff. So that is something that I'm going to cover. I am starving right now. It is currently 9:30 in the morning. Already done with the lift, obviously, as you saw before, and I'm just absolutely stoked to get some eggs and some chicken and just get that protein in, a little bit of carb as well. So 80% protein, 20% carb after, and then get to work. All right, fam, so for breakfast slash brunch, I've got some leftover rice with coconut soup and chicken breast. So pretty simple, easy, good carbs and protein, which will set me up for another meal in about 2 hours, probably a smaller one right before my noon meeting. And that way it will carry me over through the training session this afternoon, which I'm very stoked about. So this is gonna get this down, and then I'll see you guys down in the office in just a minute. Okay, a couple important things to take to a training session. As you can see, this is my, I've got my studio behind, and then I've got the closet right here, right? This is where my wife and I share the room, especially living in the basement of my parents' house for now. Important things to wear to a training session. Tights, one of my favorites. I always bring a pair of grip socks and a pair of extra socks, because once you're done sweating the crap out of these, putting a pair of extra socks, as I said in last vlog, is one of the best things ever. Clean pair of socks, excellent. I'm actually gonna shower at the facility, so that's fine. There, and then a jacket. And I might actually wear this sweatshirt to train in. I'm not actually sure yet. It's gotta be really warm. But the fourth one, and this is a critical one if you live in the Northwest, is a balaclava. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically a infinity scarf. This one is Adidas, and it's got this little drawstring, so it keeps it tight around your nose and your neck, and then it's got this really fuzzy stuff. So you wear it like this, and then keeps your neck warm and all of that, and it's absolutely fantastic. It feels amazing. So yeah, good socks, good tights, and a warm balaclava to wear during training session. Get yours for as cheap as possible on the internet. You can find them. Maybe I'll put links in the description box. Who knows? Check to see if I actually did that. I think, I'd say consistency. Consistency is everything. I mean, literally the last 12 months, I've been 2 or 3 videos a week, like clockwork. Like nothing has interrupted it. Nothing has gotten in the way. That can be anything from boot reviews, so something that takes me, an hour to 2 hours to edit, like it's super easy. You can do something like that. You can do Q&As, you can do day in the life vlogs, like whatever you need to do to fill that space. But also making sure balancing quantity and quality, right? So you're balancing that kind of threshold. And I happen to be in a lucky position where I really love filmmaking. So I enjoy doing, I've got a really nice camera set up, and I know how to use it, like it looks really good. So that can help as well. But if you're just on your cell phone or a GoPro, like that also works great. Just make sure you do the best with the camera equipment that you have. And just being consistent with it is huge. I think it depends. Everybody loves a good story. So that's I think consistency. And then the other thing that is really, really important, especially with YouTube and that sort of middle format. So it's not, TikTok, it's a minute long or 30 seconds long, and it's also not a full production movie. So you're right in the middle. And so executing storytelling is going to be huge for you. And that's been something for me, like every video, let's say I have a vlog. So I'm actually vlogging today. So I'll give you a shout out on there. I'll point the camera at you in just a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. So it just so happened that I was like vlogging on the same day. So, but yeah, so for instance, today's video is going to be a full day in the life. You'll see a lifting session. You'll see, the meeting with you. You'll see, a training session that I have right after this, but the whole theme of today's story is what is a 1 month review of the Tiempo Legend 9? That's been a question that I've been asked a ton, right? So I've got my
I've got my used boots sitting right here that I'll sit in front of the camera and talk about for 2 minutes, and then I'll go train in them. And so you kind of kill two birds with one stone in that same video. And at some level, because a lot of players they love the journey, but they also love the stuff, right? They love the boots, they love the whatever. So if you can sort of marry the two and make it, this might be a clickbaity title, but they're going to stay for the entire video because they want to see what type of training I'm doing. All right, guys, so I have just finished up a fantastic call with Kyle Patrick, who is here. He's going to introduce himself. Go subscribe to his channel. He has trials coming up in Denmark, yes? Very soon. Here we go. All right, go for it, man.
Hey, guys, I'm Kyle Patrick, 17. I played in the under-17 Bundesliga and the under-19 Bundesliga, and I'm documenting my return from an injury. I have trials in Denmark. Subscribe to my channel, Kyle Patrick, and follow the journey.
Hell yeah. Love that. Awesome, guys. Go subscribe.
All right, fam. I am down at Starfire Sports, which I'm very stoked about. It is raining a little bit, so I might actually just take the GoPro out so that this camera doesn't get totally disgusting and wet and break, because obviously I don't want that to happen. I am very excited to do some first touch drills. They have a wall that's right next to the pitch, so I can bang the ball against the wall and do first touch drills in between cones and all of that stuff, which you guys will see. I'll make sure to film all of it either on this camera or on the GoPro. I still haven't decided yet, depending on the weather. So let's kick this session's ass and get after it, guys. I'll see you guys in a bit.
All right, it's not raining too hard, so hopefully we can get some good footage of the session with this camera, make it a little more high quality for you guys. Let's get after it. Already done with the warm-up, time to get some footwork in, and then we'll go from there.
All right, fam, so the first clip that you're seeing right now is a drill that I learned from one of my technical trainers, EJ, and basically what it is it's a combination of the ladder work. You've got tons of little technical drills, dribbling, as you're seeing right now, and turn, and then you go up, and on those two cones, you do a different skill. So in the next 2 to 3 clips, you'll see different iterations of this drill, and then once I come out of those 2 cones, a little 4 cone line in a single line, you'll see it from different angles, so that'll be easy for you. So we'll watch the next one and obviously go through the ladders, and in the following clip you'll also see a bigger ladder section. There goes my light. Bigger ladder section, so that's something to keep in mind as well. But again, in this one, we're doing behind the back, pull through, and then a V cut. So just keep doing this type of setup, and they are fantastic drills for a technical warm-up if you're getting into other stuff. All right, so the next sequence is a series of wall passes just around a single cone or double cone. I'm doing opening up with the inside foot. I'm opening across my body with the inside foot, an outside foot touch across, and then the little inside-outside, almost like a Ronaldinho snake move or an elastico, but the reverse of that. So watch the next couple clips. It's just a sequence of me doing these drills. Just notice how I'm checking my shoulder, how I'm doing
different types of movements. I'm improving on this one. This is a big one for me. This is stuff that I will be doing a ton of in the next couple months to get ready for my preseason. Alright, the next drill you're seeing right now is an awesome drill. I love this for any sort of player, honestly. But you plastic the ball against the wall, take a touch past the first cone, cut through the second cone, and then you
play it into a mini goal, or in my case, I've got a big goal, and then I just have a cone that indicates where a small goal would be, right? So super, super simple. It's really nice. I do it tons of times, just get both sides going as well. So I don't flip the camera around, so you won't see the right side, but this is what that left, opening up to the left. As a left back, this is a great drill to do, or right back obviously, for getting up the line, cutting inside, and then playing it down the line. So this is a great drill as well. All right, so this next one is a little iteration. So I'm playing on the inside, playing on the outside, and then cutting back through, so meeting the ball as soon as I play it. So you'll notice it'll play over and over again, different reps that I've done. But again, now you're playing it to the other side of the big net, or you move that small goal over to the other side. So pretty straightforward, pretty simple. This is, again, a great drill to do for your first touch, cutting back across your body and taking a good first touch out of your body. And finally, the last section of this training session was just a bunch of crossing. So going 1v1 at a cone, and I was going probably about 70% pace in these ones, even less sometimes, just to get the form down. I'm really working on service. I want to make sure that my whipped in crosses, my crosses in the air, crosses on the ground are really, really good, and I nail them, because that's going to be a huge thing for me moving forward in the professional game. So that's the last section. Enjoy.
All right, fam, that is the session. I wanted to take a minute to talk about the Tiempo Legend 9 Elite. I absolutely adore these football boots. If you guys have seen a lot of the gameplay videos and a lot of the game analysis stuff, you'll notice that I'm actually wearing this exact pair. There's a little bit of tearing on the seams and stuff as far as wearability goes. If you can see, like right there's a tiny little seam that's getting broken in, but that's because I play on artificial grass most of the time, and that's just kind of what happens. But other than those little tiny pieces, which to be honest are not a big deal and they don't affect performance at all, like they're not a super large rip or anything, these boots are so fantastic. I love how soft the touch is. I love how pliable the upper is. It's a fantastic pair of football boots. You guys know me, I have super wide feet, especially in that midfoot area, and so it's really important for me to have a boot that both gives me the lockdown but also gives me the stretch that I need in order to perform at the highest level possible, and these boots do that. Airplane. Next thing is this collar piece. This is like the mesh collar that goes in between where the laces are. So where the tongue usually is, it's like a one mesh piece that goes through the middle. I absolutely love it. It means that I can warm up without my laces on if the boots are super tight fitting. So if they are fitting, if they're super dry and they're really tight, I can wear them without the laces tied for the first 5 minutes of warm up, they loosen up a little bit, then I can tie the laces tight and it works perfectly. So this allows my foot to really stay in even if the laces are untied, which I really like. Obviously I'm never gonna play with the laces untied in a training session or a game, but at least for the warm up it can be super helpful. Traction wise, I absolutely love this sole plate. It's super simple. There's no BS in it. It makes you feel super low to the ground, which I love. The conical studs are fantastic. They've got a few chevron and bladed studs, especially in the back and then in the like in the toe box area in the toe. So that's super cool. And just a classic pair of boots. So if you guys are in the market for a leather pair of football boots, I would rank these, for me, these are a 9.5 out of 10. These are a near perfect football boot. The only thing that I'd like to see differently is if they could put some dope like carbon fiber in the bottom, make it extra springy, and then maybe do a little bit more on the lateral stability. It's very good, but I'd like to see that extra tiny percent more. But you know me, guys, a 9.5 out of 10 is a near perfect football boot, and I genuinely think for my feet these are a fantastic pair of football boots, and I will be wearing these in the combines and in some of the trials coming up in the next few months. So that is my 1 month, it's more like 6 weeks. I've had these for a little bit longer than 1 month, but that's my review of the Tiempo Legend 9 Elite. You guys know I absolutely froth these. I love them. I think they're fantastic, and would definitely recommend getting a pair. Training sessions in the freezing cold are my favorite.
And in typical Seattle fashion, it is raining and there are cars everywhere. Tons of traffic, which is all good because I got time. It's only, oh, is it 5 o'clock already? Holy moly. It's taking me an hour to get home and I am not even home yet. That's all good. No worries. Okay. We'll get home. We're going to have food with the family, so I'll show you what we eat, and then I'll probably end the video because I got to get up really early. I've got a very special trip tomorrow. I'm finishing my tattoo sleeve, which I'm very excited about. So I'm flying to Salt Lake City with my wife, and we're going to go back to the tattoo artist that I spent, that I did the big wolf on my forearm and then the other tattoo on my forearm. It's like a close friend's cousin who does the tattooing. So gonna go back to him. He's fantastic. He's at Loyalty Tattoo in Salt Lake City. His name is Corey Harris. You can look him up. He's fantastic. So very excited to get that done. But I'll see you guys at home. Just a quick update. Alrighty, fam. It is time to get packed for the tattoo sleeve trip. I am so excited to get this all done. The next vlog that you see might not be the next video, but the next vlog that you see will be, I think I'm gonna film Thursday. Today's Monday, so I'll film Thursday probably, and show you guys the process of getting the tattoo sleeve. I'm very excited. I've been waiting a while to get it all finished, just because of logistics, and I've been in Australia, obviously. So that's exciting. That is it for the video, guys. I'm gonna end it here so I can pack and get ready for bed. It is currently about 8 o'clock. So again, just calming down, getting ready for bedtime and getting up very early, like 4:45 or something like that, to get on a plane. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're not part of the fam, and like the video if you got value from it. I hope you enjoyed that kind of 1 month review of the Tiempo Legend 9. If you like videos like this, definitely let me know down in the comments below. And then of course we're gonna do a continuous Q&A, so pop your questions down below in the comment section. As always, guys, be awesome, take care. I'll see you guys in the next video.